StarTale versus FXO, and it's time for a Terran player for Team StarTale. Starting to the bottom left is
StarTale Bomber
and Grand Lagoon, not Small Lagoon, no.
Yeah. Not kind of an okay Lagoon. This is really serious. This is the Grand Lagoon, and to the top right, player was able to defeat Curious. That's all he's done so far. He is
FXO Lucky.
Yeah.
In his Code A qualifiers, he was always very unlucky in the last few seasons.
Yep.
Always making it to the finals and always losing.
It's been rough. Being in Code B is not a place to be.
No. Interesting supply depot placement here for Bomber. Yeah, not trying to wall.
Yeah, it means he's going to make his command star on the low ground. But actually, he's just going to wall in his main. That's weird. I mean, the thing is, the way that people play the game nowadays, it's totally fine to do this because it's not going to become a problem with the Ling run by into the main or anything like that. Nobody ever does that. Nobody ever plays one base anymore, so...
Lucky has his well, he has his 15 hatch, which is what you would expect, and adding additional drones, playing it a bit greedy, completely expecting Momo to not go for a double barracks opening.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. You know how drones can transform into buildings? Like...
Yeah, I've seen it once or twice.
What if a drone could transform into a unit? If you gave it enough resources, I mean, they're so flexible. You just saw it going into the extractor and how it looked and how flexible it was. Now it's an extractor, as you can see there. What if it could become a unit? Like, if you gave it enough time and enough resources, it could like transform into an actual unit that moves around. I mean, the spine crawler can move around, for example, but I was thinking about it. That'd be a cool unit idea where a drone actually can become not a hero unit, but a unit that is actually stronger that you would want in only certain situations.
Okay, the only difference between morphing a drone and morphing a lava is that the drone can morph at a different point in the game, and not at the hatch.
Yeah, so you can morph it somewhere secretly.
Like a Baneling?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't know, that's just the idea I had.
Or like a Corruptor?
Yeah, something like that. Or even...
I would rather see a unit that actually exists already evolved. Like a Roach being morphed in something, Mutalisk being morphed into a different unit. With drones, this is weird because, as I said, the only advantage that I can see is that you can move it. But if you have, like... I mean, you don't want to walk with 10 drones across the map to morph them somewhere.
No, yeah.
So, if you morph them at home, you can use a lava. So I feel it would be better if you actually have, like, an attack unit. And, oh, talking about attack... Look at the Roach one timing.
Yeah, it's pretty fast here.
Ooh la la. Lucky.
Lucky wants to be aggressive. The barracks has been moved into a walling position at the top of the ramp here where he is going to make Hellions out of that factory.
The bunker on the low ground now, and scouting is, of course, once again the issue here. This is a Roach timing attack without any shenanigans like a Speedling following up, like Banelings. This is pure Roach.
Yes.
That's all that you are going for.
9 or so. Larva pops right with the Roach Warren. Great timing here. Goes up to 6, and every 75 minerals he has, he's going to make another Roach until he has 9.
7. 8.
You can go up to about 11, but I don't think he's going to go more than 9. Will he? Well, 10.
He still has gas.
Yeah.
I know. The Roaches are streaming across the map now. And looking at what we see for Bomber, he does not have anything to defend against this. The main question is, when will he see what's going on? He's now adding Attack Lab, and that will allow him to get a few Marauders. But the big problem is really that without scouting, he will not be ready.
I don't think so.
Well, that's a lot of Roaches that the Lucky has. He's going for the tech before the circling speed. He's really designing this to do damage. There's the first Marauder.
Yeah, and the bunker is placed in a way where it can be easily repaired, but he's going to have to lift that command center. He knows what's up.
I feel he has to go back into the main base.
Yeah.
If he doesn't... Yeah.
I mean, this is... Oh, the Roach actually just got by. This is a perfect situation for Lucky right now.
Trying to trap them, but yeah, he can take down the SCVs. He's trapped on the ramp, that's definitely true. He can't move away, but the big problem is there is only one Marauder.
Yeah, only one Marauder. So many SCVs are going down here. The Marines on the low ground going down as well. They came out of the bunker temporarily.
And
wow.
he's losing way too many SCVs, Wolf.
Yeah, I think this actually may just be game. He's got a third command center, but
he's down to 15.
He's actually just going to attack. Like,
yeah.
He's not even going to try to go back or anything. He's going to try to kill him.
He's still able to one-shot SCVs. He killed 24 SCVs. And this is horrible for Bomber. This is crazy. This is Lucky just going in here and taking the game. The only thing that, you said it best, he has 3 command centers and he's getting the orbital tech now. Maybe with the orbitalist he's able to make this work, but Bomber went for a fast tech.
Roach speed is coming out here. Finally, all the roaches on low hit points are going to be taken out. But due to a build like this is a little bit of a gamble. When you gamble, sometimes you get lucky. And in this case, man, Lucky now with Roach speed coming out, looks like he just wants to do a second Roach attack. He only has 37 drones, he's not making any more. He's just going to follow up with a big speed Roach push across the map to try to end him.
I'm not sure how much I like those Roaches. I would have loved.
Well, they don't like you either.
Yeah, well, who likes Roaches? No, but seriously, with now he has Marauders and he is adding additional barracks now. He can equip them with tech labs, get the Marauders out a little bit faster. If he scouts this, and the question is, can he scout it? Well, if he sees it, I feel it's going to be the only chance that Bomber has to
This is so weird that he's walking across the map with 3 Marauders, by the way. He suddenly realizes, wait a minute, there's no third base here, but what am I doing?
He doesn't see the Roaches yet.
The Overlord can see the Marauders, so it's easy for him to avoid. And he's actually going to be able to walk all the way across the map. There's no scout whatsoever.
The siege tank has been cancelled, right? He started a siege tank in his factory, but yeah, he cancelled it as he saw he saw the Roaches, didn't he?
Now he sees them with the watchtower.
Yeah. He has to build another bunker.
He's already starting to repair on the bunker.
Yeah, but Marines in the bunker are not going to cut it. He needs Marauders. No, this isn't going to end the game.
Yeah.
This is too much.
He's just running by the bunker. There's not enough DPS here. That depot, not a chance of finishing. And what are you going to do?
He's going to kill the barracks now. He's camping the production. Those Marauders that he had on the map, the stray ones, they're not going to do anything. GG. Lucky defeats Curious, and Bomber and FXO is once again up a game, and we haven't even seen it now.
Wow. What an aggressive strategy. I mean, the Roach push alone is aggressive, but the follow-up with speed Roaches? Whoa.
Lucky is happy here, and so is Joya. The entire FXO bench is cheering, and StarTale bench fell a little bit silent. They were quite happy when Curious had his run, but now they are down a game again, and the next player is going to be the last man standing. He has to defeat Lucky and Leanoff.
Yep. And Bomber putting away those cords. Who's it going to be?
It has to be Squirtle. They have to hope that Squirtle is going to do what he did a few seasons ago when he then ended up in the final against MVP. That he is really turning on the boss mode today. I don't think that a player like Hack can take down 2 Zerg players that are this strong. Not on Abyssal City and Whirlwind.
I think either Squirtle, maybe Hack. Hack is like the only other guy I could see maybe coming out here. Not Sparta, even though Sparta has done a little bit better, he's just not on the level right now that they need. Not Pet, I don't think so.
I think it has either to be Hack or Squirtle.
Yeah.
And if I have to decide between Hack or Squirtle, I'm voting for Squirtle.
I would vote for Squirtle as well, but Hack, he's actually been pretty in shape these days.
Yeah.
And I think he would make sense here as well, just not my pick.
Squirtle is sitting at the bottom right and he stands up. It is Squirtle, the last man for his team. Squirtle versus Lucky, Squirtle versus Leanock.
Yep.
They're already debating what strategy to use, and it's quite interesting that we have Leanock and Lucky talking. They're like, okay, which map do you want to play against him? I would rather have Abyssal City, I would rather have Whirlwind. What are you going to do in this map? So the FXO team just trying to find a strategy to play for Lucky before Leanock enters the stage. If he needs to come out, that is. And Squirtle, you can really see that he's
feeling the pressure right now.
He's pretty excited about the 6 games.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I mean, when your team wants to go to the finals, you want to win the whole thing, and you're now the last man standing,
yeah,
that is a lot of pressure.
But we have another 5-minute break before we are heading into the match between Squirtle and Lucky. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll be back with the GSTL match. StarTale up against FXO with Cullen Wolf in just a few.